Welcome back to Base Sports, everyone. There is nothing like getting some extra motivation and professional advice from a specialized trainer when trying to gain that edge in a sport. At Cooper Speed and Strength School, Josh Cooper trains athletes of all levels, high school, college, and the pros. Aubry Huff, Pat Burrel, and Jason Michaels all started their baseball careers at the University of Miami, and the three of them start their spring training off on the right foot by training with Josh Cooper.
Long gone are the days when athletes can go to spring training and hope to have time to get in shape then. They have to report and be in top physical condition. Former Miami Hurricanes Aubry Huff, Jason Michaels, and Pat Burrel all attend Cooper Speed and Strength School to make sure they're in top shape when they report. Baseball fans just see the final product, the home runs, the diving catches.
It is.
But the preparation starts months before the games begin. The former Hurricanes rely on Josh Cooper. Cooper played football in college and holds a master's degree in exercise science. He combines his real-life sports experience with his higher education to create customized workouts for his clients.
We do what's called a periodized program. And periodized program basically is the systematic planning of a program over a period of time. We see how long they have, we see what they did in the past, we see where we want to get them. And with that, we're going to put them through a program. You know, we adjust the exercises, the sets, the repetitions, basically to customize what they need to get them to the point of, you know, what their goal is. We're taking it beyond just get out there and run and lift some weights. You know, what's the optimal workout? And that's what we try to bring to these guys. We have one more. Trying to sneak one past me, these guys.
He understands the sport, he understands running, and breaks it down for each person has a different level of understanding on the running part. You know, I want to come here and get faster, stay in shape, but get faster.
This is a great facility, and you know, he's been great with me. You know, because you know, in the past I've had some nagging injuries and stuff like that have kind of bothered me, and he's been real good about just you know, keeping me from doing certain things. But he's great to have here because one, he's younger, he's our age.
Well, Josh helps. You know, you get kind of older in age, like I'm 30 now, and when you're a younger guy, you can kind of push yourself and get things going. Once you get a little older, you need somebody to push you, and this is a good place for me to come. He works us out 4 times a week.
The three big leaguers share more in common than just the same vocation, trainer, and college alma mater. They all recently turned 30 years old.
When you were younger and stuff, you could pretty much just do whatever you wanted and you know, go into spring training and get ready. You know, and as you get older, you really have to start, you know, taking better care of yourself. You know, really putting extra time in some of the smaller exercises, you know, some of the soft tissue stuff that I need to do just to, you know, to feel good.
Once they get to this stage that they're at right now, I mean, we want to get them to perform at their best, but now we want to keep them there, performing there for as long as possible so they can stay in the league for as long as they can. I mean, when you get to, with a high school kid or a college kid, I mean, it's constantly trying to work to get them better, better, better. With these guys, we want to get them to a peak and then have them try to stay around that peak for as long as they can. And with that, that's definitely going to reflect on their training program. You know, specific different types of exercises we do. Certain things they can't do anymore that they used to do because, you know, the joints hurt, this hurt, they're not recovering as quick as they used to. As far as nutritional supplements and stuff like that, they have to be more strict with those types of things. They're eating and stuff like that.
I think as you get older, you learn your body a little bit better, and you know what you can give and what you can't. You know, you got to, you know, take off a little bit. But you know, I feel in really good shape, probably better than I did five years ago when I first got in the big leagues, you know. So I mean, I just think you get smarter. You get smarter about your body, about how to take care of your body. You know, then you're eating and eating right. Like I feel I'm in probably one of the best shapes of my life right now.
Ooh, there's a good one.
It's rare to have friends who truly understand where you've been and know where you are and where you want to go.
It's kind of fun, especially with these guys that we've known each other for 10 years. Technically kind of grew up in baseball world together.
It's pretty unusual that 3 guys that played together in college are still, you know, playing at this level. You know, and have all pretty much been pretty successful, you know, so, but we get a kick out of it too, because we remember, all of us remembered little different things about being in school together. we have a blast together, and it's just, you know, it's really special that the three of us have, you know, maintained friendship through the years.
Tons of camaraderie between these guys. I mean, they've got all these college stories all the time. I mean, they keep me laughing the whole time through the workout. It's great. Aubrey's kind of he's the jokester. We have all the guys in here. He keeps everybody laughing. I mean, he does the thing too. He works hard, but when he's not around, it's a lot quieter. So he livens everything up. Pat knows his training well. He's actually worked with some really good trainers in the past, like the past 4 or 5 years. So with him, he's always wanting to know, like, what he's doing, like, why are we doing this, what's this, why are we doing this, you know, and he really understands his body and what's going on with his body, so we have a lot of communication back and forth about what he needs, what he thinks he doesn't need, and he really helps me as far as developing his program for him. J-Mike's probably the hardest worker, I would say, and he's kind of been that way through his whole career. He's earned everything he's gotten as far as just, he works hard in here and on the baseball field. Like when we do a drill, he's always the first one in line, never complains, and you know, when he starts his workout, he just goes right through it.
If you were the trainer, what would you say that Aubry and Pat need to work on?
Probably everything's about getting faster, I think. Faster, maintaining your strength, getting, well, I mean, even gaining some strength in the process, but getting that first step, the quickness of the first step helps out a lot, and not just in baseball, but in any sport.
If you were the trainer and you were training Jason and Pat, what would you say they need to work on?
That's a trick question, huh? Probably their body fat, I guess. I don't know. Me as well.
Good job, buddy.
Last one.
What, last one?
For Bay Sports, I'm Roxanne Wilder.
Oh, you want to do another one? No?
Well, we want to say first off that the Cooper Speed School is in Tampa. These guys are all residing in the Tampa Bay area. Also want to congratulate at this point Jason Michaels. He was recently inducted into Jesuit High School's Hall of Fame. Now that Aubry Huff is with the Orioles, he and Pat won't face each other in spring training or during the season this year. But Jason and Pat will play each other the first week of spring. And Jason and Aubry will see each other again in April when the Indians host the Orioles in Cleveland. Got all that? There's a test later. Up next, Brant James.